7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here is Bell on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. A handoff to Pacheco. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right side and incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
This one caught by Waller. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He finds Bell. That's caught. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Okay, ready? Street.
Motion man is Bell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, sack.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His pass right side caught by Lamb.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll get that complete to Ross. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Daniels. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On 1st down, Daniels. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Second down and 3.
19 Tiger.
A give here to Pacheco. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Third and a yard. It's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. He is in. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go.
His drive will start on the ground. Man. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll work forward for a couple. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Panther straight. Panther, go.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hunt.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
Set. Set, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 40.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. The tackle's going to be made down at the
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Set.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Ready up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2. To the air again is Daniels. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant, touchdown Seahawks. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him. That and it'll set up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Set, go.
We'll go with a drop play here on second down. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play.
Go, set.
in this first half. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across. Found a soft spot in the zone, and quarterback's able to put it on him.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down, and it sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. Groupie's kick is good. And the Eagles cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We'll try the right side this time. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That catch number 40 on the season for him. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the air one more time. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Sack. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get that complete to Ross. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Daniels. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is hard! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving.
And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles!
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Seattle. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 33-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seahawks. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Waller. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Back to 60. Pass to 60. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Got it. Ready?
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll motion over Metcalf. Daniels to throw on second down. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll motion over Metcalf. Third and short, and it's Daniels. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Let's go.
First down, Seahawks.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
19 line. Here we go, set.
Back to the air one more time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here comes second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.